Hey, this is Greg Johnson with Blue Book Services, and I'm joined today by Jeff Lair, who's our marketing director. And in this edition of Care in Crisis, we're going to talk about the Blue Book Predictive Score. Now, Jeff, this is really something that separates Blue Book from anyone in the market, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. This score was launched in 2005, so this is the 15th year of Blue Book Predictive Scores. And what's really valuable about the score, Greg, is it's a predictor. It's going to predict the likelihood of a negative credit event for a produce buying company. So it's really important that produce credit extenders, um, your growers, shippers, produce sellers know what the score is of a respective buying company, because it predicts the likelihood of a negative credit event that'll occur within a 12-month period of time that company will either go delinquent or default on payment.
So what's a typical range for this score?
Yeah, that's a good question. The score range is from 500 being the lowest and 999 being the highest. Industry average right now is about 800 on a score, and the score is reported every month. It's based on pay, and it's similar to like your own personal credit score. You or I want to buy a new hot rod or a new home, new boat. Most likely, unless we're paying it out in cash, we're gonna get a loan. And so you're gonna need to know what the score is, or that lending organization is gonna need to know what your score is. And that could be either a buy or a no buy on whatever you're looking to purchase or get that mortgage.
And these scores could change all the time depending on business practices, right?
Yeah, primarily pay, and it's gonna go up and down. And normally, each month a score is reported on a buying company. And so if you have a 40-point swing, give or take 30 to 40 points in a month, that's something to at least be aware of, and monitor. But then as you continue to see either that trajectory going up or down, um, you just have to take note. And you can even, talk to that respective buying company and see, hey, why maybe are things going the way they are, especially if there's trajectory that's over a period of months where things are going down. The other big thing too, Greg, to keep in mind on the scores is the score complements the Blue Book rating. And the rating would primarily be the trade practices X rating, as well as the average days of pay. And that's all based on what's been done in the past. Where what we're looking at, what ahead is a score. It's a predictor. It's kind of like a crystal ball, but more than that, it's looking specifically on facts.
Yeah, that sounds very useful, and that's another thing that Blue Book members get out of their membership. So thanks a lot for telling us about it today, Jeff.
For sure, you're welcome. I think it's important because as we move into the future, the big statement now is we don't know. Well, with the score, it's helpful to have that so you do know and have a little bit of a clearer picture, especially when you're extending credit and it's significant amount of money they're going to be transacted to know. So this is just another aspect, Greg, of just showing how much we care. And this score has been used and continues to be used and valued with members, and we just are grateful that we can provide that to our members.
All right. Thanks, Jeff, and thanks for joining us for this edition of Care in Crisis.
Thanks, Greg.